fifth take.
Oh, jeez.
The fifth take. So I'm going to murder my children and my dog. Everybody's going to get it. Everybody's going to get it.
I'm not. I've been quiet.
So far, you're not on the shit list.
Yeah, for now.
All right, so we're in 2 Peter, and we're battling, again, who we always battle, churchianity, the modern church, the beta male pastors who are brainwashed from seminary, who are trying to tell us that we don't have to do the law anymore, the law that Elohim made. Now, the other side of their mouth, they'll tell us that he doesn't change, but yet then they're going to try and say that he nailed his own law to the cross with him. So, how does that work? It doesn't. So, but that's just me talking. Is there anything biblical to back that up? Let's see. All right, so we're in 2 Peter. Let's see what 2 Peter says. We're talking about Shaul. Okay, first and foremost, Paul is not Paul's name. It's not anything about it. His name was given to him in Greece. It was, I think it was one of their, their gods or something. Shaul is when they changed his name, the Greeks. I think Paul was one of the many gods that they made up or whatever.
Was it?
Something like that, or one of their heroes or something, yeah. At least that's what research has led me to believe.
I'm not sure, so I won't comment.
So, Shaul is his real name. So Shaul wrote to you according to the wisdom given to him in all his letters, speaking in them concerning these matters, in which some are hard to understand. Remember, this is Peter telling you this. Which those who are untaught and unstable twist to their own destruction, as they do also the other scriptures. So remember, they're not just twisting Paul. You then, beloved ones, be forever warned. Watch, lest you also fall from your own steadfastness, being led away with the delusion of the lawless. Remember, how can you not be delusional? If you're saying that God never always stays the same, he never changes, but then he made this whole big law, but then just decided to take it away because we couldn't do it. And just forgive us, and it's a big free-for-all. We don't have to follow any rules. Big party, everybody. Just start sinning again, right? It's all good, right? Sounds good, right?
But should we sin all
because
more?
it's so grace made work. Because remember, our enemies know our psychology, and humans like to take the path to least resistance.
Yes, we do.
So of course they're going to be, we don't have to do anything. This is way better than having to actually do stuff. So, well, maybe this is wrong, all right? Maybe let's see what Paul actually says that maybe people are twisting. We're going to go to Colossians. We'll start out Colossians 2. And I say this is Shaul now, so that no one deceives you with enticing words. Now he's just saying he's absent here. See to it that no one makes a prey of you through philosophy and empty deceit, according to the tradition of men, according to the elementary matters of the world, and not according to Messiah. So they're not preaching Messiah, they're teaching their own nonsense. Up to 2:13. Immediately, blah, 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 having blotted out which was written to us by, okay. Now remember, they're forever telling us the law was nailed to the cross. It was a stake. That's another video for another matter. So let's see what Paul says. And you being dead in your trespasses and the uncircumcision of your flesh, he is made alive together with him, having forgiven all your trespasses, having blotted out that which was written by hand against us by the dogmas of men, the oral traditions, oral laws, which stood against us. And he is taking it out of the way, the dogmas, having nailed it to the stake. Right in black and white. There's what the church does to you. They twist this. They say it's his law that he nailed to the stake, so we don't have to do it anymore. But at the same time, remember, funny how all these churches don't want to follow the law, but they say they follow the 10 Commandments. Oh, wait, but they have church on Sunday and don't follow the Sabbath. So they follow what? Like the 9th commandment, right? 9 out of 613. Maybe. No, they don't even do that, but hey, everybody, we're going to do these 9 commandments, maybe 8, 7. Having stripped the principalities and authorities, he made public display of them, the Pharisees who were trying to push their own dogma, and prevailed over them. Let no one therefore judge you in eating or drinking, or respect of a festival, or new moon, or Sabbaths. That means follow his laws and don't let anybody judge you over you following what Yeshua says, which are a shadow was to come, but a body Messiah. Okay?
Did you get it?
I think there's more down here. I forgot what if you then died with the Messiah from the elementary matters of the world, why, as though living in the world, do you subject yourselves to men's laws? Do not subject yourselves to the BS of the church, or anybody else for that matter. Why? Which are all to perish with use according to the commands and teachings of men. Don't concern yourselves with the teachings of men. You understand? Don't let the church brainwash you. Well, the church, my pastor said. I don't care what your pastor says. I care what Yeshua and the Bible says. And it's right here in black and white. It's not debatable. Yeshua himself says, straight out of his mouth, as long as the earth and the heaven are still here, not the smallest part of the law is going away. Now, there's going to be some people, I get it.
Oh, the dog's at the door.
I know. Well, it's because of them, I think. Now, I get that we can't do some of the ceremonial stuff because we don't have the temple. So just don't do that. But the rest of the stuff is in play, people. Remember, believe what the Bible says, or you can believe what your pastor says. But remember, your pastor isn't going to be standing next to you when it's judgment time. And when you look to Yeshua, who's your representation, your lawyer, if you will, and he says, well, why didn't you read my book for yourself? You had decades, right? What are you going to say to him? I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just giving you the facts, the reality of the situation. Sorry, I was in much better mood in the first 4 takes, but now, and they're still trying to be, oh, I swear. I swear. All right.
Look at these children.
I have to go murder and bury some bodies, so I will see you.
Comic relief.
Unless I'm in jail.